Good morning, students. How are you all? I hope you all doing good and yes, are safe at home because the pandemic is still not over. COVID-19 is still there, right? So please stay at home, stay safe. Now, moving forward for what we are going to do today. Today, we are going to study English from your book number 1. And in English, we are going to start today a new story. Do you know what is the name of the new story? Name of the story is The Blue Jackal, which is given in your book number 1. The Blue Jackal. It is given in your book number 1 on page number 88. This is the page, right? Now, we are going to start the story. Now, before we begin with the story, let me explain it to you. How are we going to do the story each time? हम हर बार story को एक fixed process number of steps में करेंगे. In the same way, you are going to learn it, and when we ask you to tell us the story, to narrate the story, you will follow the same pattern. Okay, so now we will begin with that. First of all, what is the name of the story? The Blue Jackal, right? Name of the story is The Blue Jackal. Now, what are the main characters in the story? There are majorly two main characters in the story. Jackal, this is the Jackal in Hindi, which is also called as Yar. Jackal is an animal which has long ears and pointed nose. Okay, and it is called Siyar in Hindi. Apart from jackal, there are other animals which includes the dogs, the monkey, the elephants and many other in the forest. So, हमारी स्टोरी के मेन कैरेक्टर्स क्या हैं? नंबर 1 जेकोल. जेकोल को हिंदी में क्या कहते हैं? सियार. And what are the features of jackal? Jackal कैसा होता है? It has long ears, pointed nose, right? This is how a jackal looks like. Now, after we are done with this, that you know the characters in the story, the second thing that you should know is the difficult words. For your convenience, I have provided you the word meanings. Okay, in your notebook, you can copy it down or keep it with yourself for your help. जितने भी difficult words आपको story में मिलेंगे, उसकी meaning उसमें आपको साथ में लिखी हुई मिल जाएगी. Okay, so over there, you are going to read it and try to understand it. Okay, so let me show you a glimpse of the word meanings we have given to you. Like this, you have been provided all the word meanings of the story, the difficult words of the story, The Blue Jackal. Okay, so right now over here, I am going to explain you the meaning of all these words one by one, and then after we will come to the story. Okay, so let's start. The first word that I have mentioned there is nearby. Nearby का मतलब होता है close, पास में, nearby. Okay? Second word is entered. Entered means come in, अंदर आना. Entered. Okay? Third word is chased. Chased means go behind, पीछे पीछे जाना. Okay, then next is frightened. Frightened means to get scared. डर जाना. Oh, डर जाते हो आप कभी कभी? When you see something very scary, that is when you get frightened. Okay, next is accidentally. Accidentally means by mistake. गलती से कुछ हो जाना, right? By mistake something has fallen from your hand or anything else. That is called accidentally. Next is barking. You know what barking is? These are the sounds made by a dog. And how does the dog bark? Bow, 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 bow. You know how the dogs bark, right? So this is called barking. Next is quietly. Shh. Quietly means without making any noise. If you remember when you were at school, we instruct all of you, sit down quietly, all of you, stay quiet. Shh. Don't make any noise. That is called quietly. Okay. Next is crawl. Crawl means to move on your knees. When you were small, जब आप छोटे थे, when you did not know how to walk on your legs, जब आपने चलना नहीं सीखा था, then you were crawling. Remember? आप घुटनों पे चलते थे. That is called crawling, moving on your knees. Next is surprised. Surprised, something new. Like you all were surprised when we did our first class. Right? A few days before it was a first class when we had prepared lots of surprises for all of you. That means surprise means something new, kuch naya. Okay? And usse khush ho jana means get surprised. Wow, surprise! When you get a gift from your parents, when you get any other thing, you get surprised. Next is upset. Upset, sad. You get upset. Right? At times you say, Mama, let's go to the park. And then Mama says, No, beta, COVID is going on. We won't go to public places. That means you get them upset, sad. Okay? Next is innocent. Innocent means simple and sweet. बहुत simple, बहुत sweet, सीधा. That means innocent. Next is excited. Wow, excited. Excited like it's your birthday. So you get excited. Wow, आज मेरा birthday है. We'll have lots of fun. So that is called excited. Okay. Now after you have understood all the word meanings, I will move ahead with the story. And apart from moving ahead with the story, there's one more thing. The moral of the story. हर स्टोरी से आप कुछ सीखते हैं. That is called the moral of the story. Right? At the end of the story, story के end में मैं आपको उसका moral बताऊंगी. But before that also I'm going to tell you the moral of the story. कि आप इस story से क्या सीखने वाले हैं? What are you going to learn from the story? So the moral of the story, the blue jackal is never pretend to be someone else, right? Never pretend to be someone else means कि हमें कभी दिखावा नहीं करना चाहिए, शो नहीं करना चाहिए कि हम कोई और हैं. हम जो हैं, हमें वैसा ही रहना चाहिए, right? So when you go through the story, you will get to know why is that the moral of the story. Now let's begin. So the story starts with long time ago. बहुत समय पहले की बात है. There was a jackal in the forest. This is the jackal. बहुत समय पहले की बात है. Forest में, जंगल में एक jackal था. Then what happened? He went to nearby village for food. वो पास की विलेज में, पास के गांव में गया खाना ढूंढने के लिए. Then what happened? When he was going, a group of dogs chased him. बहुत सारे dogs एक ग्रुप में आए और जैकॉल के पीछे पीछे आने लगे, जैकॉल का पीछा करने लगे. So a group of dogs chased him. जैकॉल आगे आगे and dogs पीछे पीछे. Right? Then what happened? So he was running. And while he was running, what happened? He fell into a drum. जैकॉल एक ड्रम में, ड्रम आपने देखा होगा, it is at our home at times to store water or any other thing. जैकॉल दौड़ते दौड़ते जाके एक ड्रम में गिर गया. And you know what was inside that drum? That had blue color. Blue, like the one I'm wearing right now. Blue color. There was blue color inside that drum. And what happened after this jackal fell inside that drum? He was dyed in blue color. मतलब Jekyll blue color का हो गया. Oh my God! Earlier the Jekyll was like this, but when he came out of the drum, he looked blue in color. वो पूरा blue color का हो गया. Then what happened? Then he reached the forest. फिर जेकॉल ऐसे ही ब्लू कलर में ही बॉडी में लिए लिए फॉरेस्ट पहुंचा. And then he went over there, and what happened? All the animals got scared. फॉरेस्ट में बहुत सारे एनिमल्स होते हैं, राइट? They were lion, tiger, monkey, rabbit. Everybody got scared. So you can see all the animals got scared that who is this blue color animal? We have never seen this animal before. Then what happened after that? After that, all the animals got scared. सारे animals डर गए. And what he did after that? The blue jackal shouted. जो blue jackal है, उसने shout किया. God has sent me as your king. ब्लू जैकॉल ने क्या बोला सारे एनिमल्स को कि भगवान जी ने मुझे आप लोगों के पास भेजा है एज योर किंग. मैं आप लोगों का किंग हूं, राइट? एंड व्हाट हैपेंड बिकॉज ऑफ दैट? All the animals believed him. सारे animals ने विश्वास कर लिया कि वो ही हमारा king है. And they started taking care of him. वो उसका ध्यान रखने लगे. Then what happened? After that, the jackal was very happy. He was like, wow, सबको लग रहा है मैं king हूँ. So he was very happy. Then what happened? Because he was happy, क्योंकि वो बहुत खुश था, he started howling. Now you know how does a jackal howl? Ow! Yes, this is the sound the jackal made. He howled. Ow! Like this. And what happened because of that? As soon as he howled, जैसे ही उसने howl किया, ये sound निकाली, फिर क्या हुआ? All the animals were hearing him. And सारे animals ने उसे सुना, and they were surprised. Oh God, this jackal has fooled us. उन्हें ये समझ में आया कि ये कोई एनिमल जेकॉल ही है. He is not any other animal. उसने हम सबको बुद्धू बनाया. उसने बोला कि वो किंग है, उसे गॉड ने भेजा है, उसने हम सबको बुद्धू बनाया. And so what happened after that? When all the animals got to know that he was fooling them, जब सारे एनिमल्स को ये पता चला कि जैकॉल झूठ बोल रहा था, उन सब लोगों ने मिलके उसे जंगल के बाहर निकाल दिया. All the animals chased him out of the jungle. मतलब सारे एनिमल्स ने जैकॉल को जंगल से बाहर निकाल दिया. So what do you learn from this story? You learn from this story that never pretend to be someone else. This was originally, ये एक्चुअली में एक जैकॉल था, बट क्योंकि वो ब्लू कलर का हो गया तो उसने सोचा, ही थॉट लेट मी फूल आउट एवरीवन, मैं सबको बुद्धू बनाऊं. बट दैट वाज रॉन्ग. सबको पता चल गया the truth. Everybody got to know the truth. So he was pretending that he was some other animal whom nobody has seen earlier, and so he said, I am the king, God has sent me. But this did not last for long. बहुत देर तक ये झूठ नहीं चला. So this is the reason you should never pretend to be someone else. आपको कभी भी ये शो नहीं करना चाहिए कि आप कोई और हो. आप जैसे हो, आपको वैसे ही रहना चाहिए. So I hope with this, the entire story, the blue jackal, the characters in the story, the difficult words, the summary, and the moral. Everything is clear to all of you. That was all for the day, students. Thank you. Bye bye and take care.